Greetings everyone, this is Collectibles Euphoria with a review of the singing Elsa Deluxe feature doll, released by the Disney Store as part of the Disney Deluxe feature doll collection, which includes Rapunzel and Ariel. Rapunzel and Ariel have already been previously reviewed, so if you're interested in purchasing any of these dolls but are still on the fence if they are worth your money, I have included the video review link on the description box below should that interest you. This 17-inch doll is based from the movie Frozen, which features Elsa wearing her iconic Snow Queen outfit and holding onto solid swirls of ice. This deluxe doll has a singing mechanism which includes her world-renowned song, Let It Go, as well as light-up features of snowflakes on her flowing ice cape. Stay tuned! Packaging comes in a collector's display window-style box with the Disney Store logo on the upper right-hand corner, Elsa's name in the middle, and the 3+ logo on the left-hand corner. The box has filigree patterns outlining the borders of the box, and the border is character-specific to Elsa. Standard in all deluxe feature dolls, it contains information regarding its light-up feature and song. Elsa's box also has a Try Me button with a tiny cable attached to her box, which you needed to push in order to listen to some lines of her song, which again, you have to remove the Pull Me tab located on the back of the box before pressing the Try Me button. The top has a powder blue ribbon, carry handle, and the filigree borders are continued on the top portion of the box. The left side of the box has Elsa's side silhouette with filigree and Nordic patterns incorporated. Right on the back, the filigree borders are continued as well. It also shows a promotional image of Elsa with a faint background of the inside of the ice castle created by her. Just like all the other deluxe feature dolls, she retailed at $49.95 US and $54.95 Canadian dollars. The inner cardboard backdrop also has a scenic view of Elsa's ice castle standing on top of the North Mountain. Standard in all deluxe feature doll, Elsa is also tied up on the back by a small connector attached towards the plastic casing, which helps trigger the light-up feature and song from the box. Elsa closely resembles her on-screen counterpart with her tall, slender build with long platinum blonde hair, blue eyes, small nose, and very pale skin with a light dusting of freckles. Elsa wears her hair in a loose French braid that is swept over her left shoulder, tied with an elastic. One missed opportunity in here that could have added to her appeal are the crystal-like snowflake incrustations on her hair, and would have looked much more movie-identical if Disney added some snowflake accessories on her braid, just like how they added floral details to Rapunzel's hair. The wisps of her bangs are slicked back on top of her head, with a smaller section of her bangs resting down her forehead. Elsa has a darker shade of soft angled medium arched eyebrows, metallic purplish pink eyeshadow, and has a smoky eye effect created by the use of brown on her crease. She has dramatic painted eyelashes, creating the effect of fake eyelashes, and the execution is, least to say, perfect. Her blue eyes are well detailed and her eye shape matches the expression of her face is trying to portray. She has light freckles on her cheeks, with her cheekbones also emphasized by the sculpted details on her face as well as the pink blush on her cheeks. Elsa basically still wears the same makeup seen in her coronation night. However, due to change in lighting, the magenta lipstick becomes a dark pink and her lavender eyeshadow becomes a shiny purplish pink, thus explaining the darker shade of makeup she wears on her doll version. She is portrayed with a tight-lipped closed smile, which is one of her signature facial expressions. Elsa also has the same body sculpt of the other deluxe dolls like Rapunzel, and her main difference is her forearm and hands were provided a translucent icy blue color to replicate her ability to create eyes from her hands. This feature is what sets her apart from the arm provided on Rapunzel and Ariel, but this feature, I must say, is my least favorite since I don't understand the necessity of creating a cyanotic hand on Elsa, since her movie counterpart is able to recreate the ice magic without her hand appearing to have a shade of blue. One can only complain though, since this is the second doll they have created with the same feature, so I might as well get over with it. Now, regarding her snowflake scepter or power accessory, I do believe that it is necessary to recreate a translucent icy blue effect, and this design element is executed quite nicely with all the beautiful swirls and snowflake patterns exhibited in here. My only complaint is the awkward positioning of the magnet mechanism to her hand. Unlike the song feature of Ariel's Deluxe feature doll, which can be easily triggered by sliding the slot attached to flounder towards Ariel's hand, with Elsa, other than sliding the snowflake power accessory on her right hand, you have to push the magnetic part towards the back of Elsa's hand before it can trigger the song and lights. A simple annoyance, but if done correctly, can trigger the beautiful sequence of lights of the snowflakes on her cape, which matches the tempo of the song with Elsa's arms and hands on a constant bright light effect. It is a sight to see, especially if you turn the lights off while you trigger the song. The light effects are pretty similar to the execution seen in Christmas lights, so it looks good in the dark.
It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry.
Elsa dons a crystal blue off-the-shoulder dress, created to make it appear like it is made out of ice, with a crystallized bodice and translucent powder blue sleeves with a right knee-high slit. The sleeves are made from sheer organza, while the bodice, going down towards the skirt, is one piece and is both made from satin. The bodice has a sweetheart-shaped neckline and is completely packed with glitters. It does shed, but it doesn't really bother me as much as comparing to other dolls with glittered outfits, since Elsa's leg is not made from rubber plastic, which can easily attract glitters. Since she has articulated knees, the glitters are not really much of a problem here. It serves its purpose to provide an icy effect on Elsa's gown. She has a standard tight-fitting and pointed bodice created for almost all Disney dolls, but the skirt is devoid of glitters, which of course I preferred much better, being glitter-free. Attached to the back of her bodice, Elsa wears a long, transparent, floor-sweeping cape of sheer ice, which is decorated with snowflakes. The flowing ice cape is one of the features that really sets her apart from her 2013 version, since she was provided with a sewn-in 3-layer cape, with the outer layer made of organza, with the middle and inner layer appearing to be made of nylon fabric to help secure the light mechanism of her cape, as well as hide all the unsightly details of the wires attached to the cape. As for the other ends of the wires, it is actually neatly arranged in a slot on her back, together with the speaker and the Try Me slot. What I'm impressed about this is that they have created this mechanism to trigger the light effects, but at the same time, Disney did not permanently attach the cable towards her back, so you have the option of removing the dress if you want Elsa to wear other outfits other than her Snow Queen outfit. That is truly remarkable, and one would really think that these deluxe feature dolls are really intended for collectors due to the intricate mechanism incorporated on their doll features. Disney could simply just use the same glittered cape on her sheer organza, just like in the 2013 Elsa, but what I really like the most, other than the light-up mechanism of the gown, is the printed glitter details of the beautiful ice spike patterns and snowflakes sparsely designed on the cape. Another remarkable detail is that Disney has arranged the light exactly where the snowflake pattern is located, which created a nice sequence of lights when triggered. One of my favorite updated detail of her is her shoes, which are a translucent blue to create an ice-made kitten heels effect, and is a very good representation of the shoes seen in the film as opposed to the ballet flats provided on her 2013 version. Articulation-wise, Elsa has the same articulation as Rapunzel, allowing neck motions. The shoulder joint on the right is limited due to the singing and light-up mechanism, while the left shoulder has full range of motion. Since both of her arms have light-up mechanism on it, the only motion it allows are minimal elbow bends, and both hands have no articulation, with the left hand facing forward towards her body, while the palm of the right hand is facing forward to allow the snowflake scepter to be attached properly on Elsa's right hand. Hip motions allow forward and backward movements and can move side to side. 45 degrees knee bending and has absent ankle articulation. I will highlight the difference between the 2013 Singing Elsa doll versus the 2015 Deluxe Feature doll for those collectors who are on the fence if purchasing the new release version is truly worth it, and also for those who already own or don't own the 2013 version. Standing side by side, one can tell some differences incorporated on the new released version, like the detailed glowing cape, snowflake scepter, and the updated shoes. But majority of their physical features and attributes are, I would say, basically the same. To simply put it, Elsa was provided with the same head and body of the 2013 version, and the only minute detail I notice on the face is the darker shade of her eyebrows on the new version versus the lighter shade provided on her 2013 version. Another difference is the triggering mechanism. The 2013 version has a motion sensor feature, while the 2015 version has a snowflake scepter that triggers the song manually. Other than that, you are basically getting the exact doll, minus the updated Snow Queen ensemble. So, if you really are an avid Frozen fan like myself and would like to have an updated version of Elsa's iconic blue outfit, enjoys the Christmas-like effect of the light-up features of her cape, and prefers the trigger to the song manually by using the snowflake scepter as opposed to the motion sensor incorporated in the 2013 version, then the new deluxe doll feature is for you. Now, if you don't see the need for updating your doll for the features explained earlier and is happy with Elsa's simple and basic features of the 2013 version, then you don't really need an update since, as I have mentioned earlier, she is basically the same doll with just an outfit and shoe update variation. If you don't own any of the two Singing doll versions and would like a recommendation of which one to purchase, then of course, I would definitely say go for her 2015 Singing Deluxe Feature doll since she is a better alternative, starting from her collector display box and updated Snow Queen ensemble. That's just my piece of advice, and whichever doll you prefer to purchase is entirely up to you. As long as you are satisfied with your choice selection, that's all that matters. That sums up all the deluxe feature dolls released for this year, and hopefully next year will bring about the release of the rest of the other Singing Deluxe Disney dolls. Have a magical day. Bye!